Welcome back to another episode, or the very first episode of The Grind. It's your boy Make-A-Wish here, and we are officializing our journey that we're starting right now with this. Run it up from $100 to infinity. Now the goal right now is 10K, all right? Let's see how fast we can get up there, all right? So this is how our strategy is going to be developing. Like I said, we're going to talk through these things, to get some extra insight information as we go through this stuff. So hopefully, as I go through my journey, I help you guys see some things, analyze some things, give you guys some thoughts to think about for yourself and your journey through the stuff, right? If you decide to make a journey and keep going, or just gambling nonstop and don't feel like really think about making progress for yourself, you know what I'm saying? So, all that being said, like I said before, the parameters for this, if I said it in the last episode, is basically we're starting with $100. We're running it up to thank goodness, I can't believe we got so much money, all right? Most of these bets are going to be between $1 to $5. But the majority of the bets are going to be $2, because $2 is a comfortable bet. Even though I'm not doing the 100 bet big blind style strategy with $100 per se. But the fact of the matter is that right there is my comfort bets. Because I do personally feel that if I'm going to hit something for $1, I should hit it for $2. You know what I'm saying? At least double that. So I'm gonna that's my bottom line for the most part. Depending on how far I stretch it, all right? So you'll see how you make these bets. So this parlay here, so majority is going to be parlays, okay? This is the biggest thing about this. Majority is going to be parlay because the strategy that I'm developing is going to be mostly parlays with a handful of straight bets every now and then. So as we check through this here, we had this here. Yo, why'd I go to that screen for like that? This bet here for $2, right? The plus 4,759. That was brought back a good $96, right? So we started off a little strong there, not gonna lie. Son of a bitch. That being aside though, like I said, we just test some things out, see what happens. Going off, getting this grand slam. It was a dud. It happens. That's the one thing that I want to explain to you guys. I'm gonna make a video about this at some point in time too, as well. Is that when you're playing parlays, you cannot expect to constantly win your parlays, because the parlays is actually harder to hit than a straight bet. It's surprising, right? You have more bets on, and the chance of you hitting this grand slam is less than likely. I'm actually going to make a video about the actual numbers behind it, so you actually can see it when you think about this for yourself, Like I said, I'll have to do numbers for how much I actually won and lost for the day. So I'm going to do it for the next video going forward. See, that's how we're learning together. Point being, though, right now, this is a couple parlays. For this day one, all right? Day one of strategy, I end up doing 10 parlays and 4 straight bets, right? As you see, the straight bets are going to be a little different, because the most attention for those or is for me to try and actually recoup some of the money that I've lost in my parlays. So I kind of keep an even balance spreadsheet type thing, but without risking too much. That's the whole point of it, right? So, but I have to be following which actually happened in the game. So going from this parlay right here, son of a bitch. Going from this parlay here to the next one, this parlay lost. So I just actually took some of the same hits and put it back into it again. That actually is a strategy which, depending on how I'm running, how things are going on, I'm not going to do it too much, because actually sometimes I made some bad picks. And instead of just being one pick that failed, and actually that would have been the loser, I have multiple times that happens, all right? So I did it 1, 2, 3. So right now we're down $6 right now in these parlays, all right? And then have this bad boy here, like I said, a straight bet to recoup the money I just lost. So we kind of broke even, right? That's how it is. I can't wait to do the actual numbers in this, right? While I talk about this. Yeah, crap. So this guy here, like I said, I made a quick little parlay. I started a quick straight bet at a decent price. Watching the match, saw it all coming. Easy peasy. And then actually hit the parlay with the same guy. This guy here, this double match, he's in this parlay too. That's how I knew about when to make that bet. I actually watching the match and following it in a certain degree. So this here, I broke even with this one here, or up a little bit, down a little bit, something like that. And this here actually was the grand get off the ground type situation, right? Because also, if you look at here, the number 2, the odds is actually more of a, but I just to gauge, from plus 100 to plus 500 is the more safer ones for I'm actually intending to actually try to hit, because it's more of a more likely to happen than not. Anything above that is going to be more of a stretch. Like I said, with the plus 2,000 or 4,000 earlier, right? So that being said, that was earlier that day, that parlay. So I actually was up a little bit going to it. Time frame 3:31 p.m. to later on that day. I actually stopped and rested from there and waited to later on to the NBA matches at the nighttime. So as you see here, I got this parlay, 8-leg parlay for plus 2,000, right? For a cool $3 bet. That $3 will got me back $60, all right? And that was the whole point of the bet. All right, so I said this here, depending on what it is, and actually, I'm a lot more confident in some of these picks for my NBA money lines. Because I actually spend a lot more time at times doing money line stuff for basketball, for the NBA. However, I will say this right now, I actually have to work on it a little bit. I had not been researching at all too heavily in basketball because I've been still putting too much effort and energy into my NFL. And I don't have my current strategy in place to actually go between the two easy peasy like that, you know? And also my tennis as well is suffering as well on top of that too. But that's another day, another topic, right? So, that being said, this is still from the nighttime now. This is actually going to my next parlays for that same day. So like I said, total I end up doing 10 parlays with 4 straight bets. Parlay here. I have 1 straight bet here. See, this right here, this one thing one tactic that I've been using for a very long time, which you're welcome to use it too if you guys actually are open to live betting. Like I'm a live better more often than not. I don't do things pre-game more often than not. Except for not my parlays, but I can. But my live bets though, this Phoenix Suns obviously is the better team over the Pelicans. And unfortunately, so they were down, as you see, and they have a great chance of coming back, which they do quite often in these situations and when they're behind. Now, NBA, the better team can go down and easy chance of coming back, which they did. They were down like, I think, 13 at the time, in the third quarter. But they're back, this is towards the end of the third quarter. That's why it's plus 8:30. So they were able to bring it back like I figured they would. And end up, they actually stuck. This is actually the bad beat corner thing. The bad beat corner here is the ball. They put the ball in Booker's hands because Kevin Durant was still out and Bradley Beal was there. That's actually why I said, you know what? Phoenix Suns, look at this. If it's just Booker by himself, I would bet Pelicans. You know, Pelicans are the trash team compared to the Suns. But Bradley Beal's still there. I said, Phoenix Suns, they can still do this work. You know what I'm saying? And they did most of the work, but it came down to the wire. Last shot, they put the ball in Booker's hands. You know what I'm saying? Little small guy. He went up for that 3 and blocked. Ate that shit up like yesterday's garbage. You know what I'm saying? Caught Oscar the Grouch life. So that right there, send my game, that parlay too, was bamboozled right there. You see all the parlay up top? That was a plus 830 parlay for that. You know what I'm saying? That was a nice little bad thing. I knew the Grizzlies were going to win at the point in time watching the match. So I put up plus 830. It's easy slide that bitch up in there. You know what I'm saying? But like I said, Suns lost that. No biggie. That happens. Straight bet though, like I said. And then also, like I said, I thought they were going to win. This is what I say about those. I got to be more methodical with my straight bets. Because you see that, because since we're a day or two behind, I'm actually going to talk about that on my next one. Because actually, I got a little too wild with those bets. But look, right here, though, like I said, I was able to make a quick bet. I was able to break even. I covered what? The 976. That's 576 profit. I covered 1, 2, 2.5 bets. Well, 2 3/4 bets with that one win, okay? That's the whole point of my current strategy, provided I do things at the right time. Is this the last one for this day? No, it was not. No, it's not. I forgot about this. So yeah, we're still here. Basketball and football, like I said. So the Detroit Lions, I did a parlay here for the Bad Boys. You know what I'm saying? This is actually, unfortunately, I did this before, after I woke up. Yeah, this is after I woke up, because unfortunately I fell asleep while trying to make my bets. Detroit Lions, under 66.5, blah, 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 you know what I'm saying? But this right there, this right here, we're getting to the next one, because I actually made a few more parlays while I was running. This here, at the point in time that I made this parlay, I said, one of these motherfuckers going to hit. The Detroit Lions were actually down at the time. They're down 3. I said, there's no way the Lions are not going to run through and just stomp these cats, right? So the 2 bets, same thing. If you notice, it's plus $4 for the boost here, plus 322. But either way, both of them were about plus 250. So no matter what, I was getting 3-1 of my money. So, yes, I was either going to win. I had a little hedge bet here in that regards. Slight hedge bet in that regard, but I was still going to get money no matter what. I knew the Lions were going to win that. So I went over and under for that one loss. All right, and this was the pregame one. This was the pregame one, and which ended up losing because they actually did not quite cover the spread. But that happens sometimes in football. You know what I'm saying? If the defense was a little better at the moment, if they were not being out, they're able to cover that easy peasy. But not today. And then I have another Rockets game. I decided to quit. I was expecting them to hold it down, but they did not. They let me down, obviously, right? And I think that's the last one for, that's the last one for this ticket here. They won the full spectrum. This is after those big tickets that I showed you in the last video, right? So that being said, this is the grind starting up. We're ending this day off. Oh man, I wish I did a number for this one. But yeah, no, I mean, right here, a buck, 108.19. $100 to 108.19. That's where it is. So plus $8 right there, right? So on that note, we're gonna cut this one off right here. I actually have another one. If I have time, I'll make the other video today, because I actually have the information ready to go. Just gotta find time for it, you know what I'm saying? So we're behind schedule right now. We're not up to date every day yet. So that being said, I hope you guys enjoyed the comments, the information. You got anything to say, put it down in the comments below. I'll address it in the next video if I can. And let's ride the journey, because I'm telling you, like, you'll see in the next video. This thing's gonna be popping off real quickly soon, all right? So that being said, let's go make this money, guys. Make a wish. Out.